Today, we're stepping into a time machine heading back to the 1940s. In an era of rationing and resourcefulness, there were countless ways to save money in the kitchen. Join us as we explore 30 money-saving kitchen hacks from the 1940s that are still incredibly relevant today. We were stretching meat with lentils and beans. Meat was often extended by mixing in lentils or beans, providing additional nutrition and making meals go further. Tip 2. Broths from scraps. Kitchen scraps were never wasted. Vegetable peels, bones, and meat trimmings were simmered to create rich, flavorful broths. Victory gardens for fresh produce. Many families cultivated victory gardens, growing their own vegetables and herbs, ensuring a supply of fresh ingredients. You go! Tip 4. The art of canning and preserving. Canning fruits and vegetables when they were abundant and cheap ensured a well-stocked pantry all year round. Home baking traditions. Purchasing bread was rare as most families baked their own, which was cost-effective and provided control over ingredients. Powdered milk is a staple. In times when fresh milk was scarce, powdered milk was a versatile and economical alternative. Savvy reuse of cooking fats. Cooking fats like bacon grease were collected and reused, adding flavor to other dishes and reducing waste. Efficient storage in glass jars. Glass jars were the go-to solution for storing everything from leftovers to bulk purchased dry goods. Utilizing root cellars. Root cellars were a natural way to store produce like potatoes and onions, keeping them fresh for longer without refrigeration. Transforming leftovers. No leftover was too small to be repurposed. They were creatively incorporated into new meals to avoid waste. Sourdough starters for baking. Maintaining a sourdough starter was a common practice for baking bread, eliminating the need for commercial yeast. Economical batch cooking. Cooking in large batches saved both time and resources, with meals often planned for several days. Tip 13. Sweetener alternatives. With sugar being a rationed commodity, natural sweeteners like honey or maple syrup were popular alternatives. Handmade dishcloths. Knitting or crocheting dishcloths was a common practice, avoiding the need for disposable products. Manual kitchen tools. In an era with few electrical appliances, hand-powered kitchen tools were the norm, from grinders to beaters. Embracing meatless meals. Regularly scheduled meatless meals were not only economical but also encouraged dietary variety. Full utilization of vegetables. Every part of the vegetable was used. Beet greens, carrot tops, and even radish leaves were turned into nutritious dishes. Fermentation for preservation. Fermenting foods like sauerkraut at home was a cost-effective and nutritious way to preserve vegetables. Bread as a soup thickener. Stale bread found a new life as a thickening agent for soups and stews. Cloth over paper. Reusable cloth rags were used for cleaning, reducing the need for disposable paper towels. Simple, effective cleaning agents. Vinegar and baking soda were staples for cleaning, avoiding the need for expensive, chemical-laden products. Extending coffee use. Coffee was often stretched by adding chicory, or even reusing grounds for a second brew. Foraging for wild foods. Foraging for wild berries, nuts, and greens added variety to meals without impacting the budget. So, the wisdom of bulk purchases. Buying staples like flour, sugar, and rice in bulk quantities saved money and ensured a steady supply. Crafting homemade condiments. Ketchup, mustard, and other condiments were often made at home, tailored to personal tastes and more affordable. Sun drying for preservation. Fruits, herbs, and even meats were sun-dried as a natural preservation method. Simple water bath canning. Canning at home was done using a simple water bath method, which was effective and required no special equipment. Hand-washing dishes efficiently. Without dishwashers, dishes were hand-washed, often using less water and certainly less electricity. With stovetop vises. Oven cooking. Cooking on the stovetop was generally more energy efficient than using the oven, especially for everyday meals. So tip 30, essentially. Communities often shared resources and ingredients, especially during shortages, fostering a sense of camaraderie and mutual support. Keep cooking. Keep saving and remember, the best ingredients for a thrifty kitchen are creativity and resourcefulness.